Within the tradition of the Muridiyya in Senegal, there's a famous story about the founder of the Muridiyya, Ahmadou Bamba Mbacke. He's invited by the most powerful ruler in his part of the world in the late 19th century, the Damel, to come and serve as his chief judge. And Bamba, as a young man, got to observe some of the fundamental injustices that could be, tied to that. Actually, many of them had to do with justifications for enslaving people, and he distanced himself from this because it was something that he found revolting. Bamba was reticent to get involved in any kind of political game plan that might cause him to compromise his ethics. But he was very well known as a scholar, had a huge reputation, so they kept insisting that making this offer for him to come and serve as the chief judge. Finally, he had had enough. He sent a letter to the Damel. Now, the Damel doesn't read Arabic to himself. He has his court scribes, read it to him. So the scribe opens it, the letter, and he starts to read it, and he says, King, I can't read this letter. He's like, read the letter. What's wrong with you? He said, I can't read it. It's too offensive. I'm not gonna read the letter. He said, read the letter. He said, I'm not gonna read it. It's hurtful to me. He said, read the letter. He said, he uses a maxim from Muhammad ibn Maslama, one of the early scholars of Islam, that compares the cleric who curries favor at the court of a king to a fly feeding on a pile of feces. And the king says, I don't know what you're so upset about. He's comparing you to a fly. He's calling me a pile of